Hey Bayek, it's me Ian. And in today's video, I'm looking at this. This is Dune Part 2 from 2024, this year, yes. Before I go on, I'd just like to thank Sean, who sent me this film as a birthday gift, with another one as well. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, really. I've put his link to his channel in the description. Okay, so let's get on with this. This is 166 minutes long. And to be honest, I thought it sailed by. Some people wouldn't agree with that. It is a follow-up. Well, you can tell it's because it's called Part 2 to Dune 2021, which I think this is a better film than the first one, much better in many ways. Of course, for me personally, David Lynch's 1984 Dune always is one of my all-time favourite films, so it's got a lot to catch up, in my opinion, but this is a good film. Now, it's got 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. The critics and public, I think, generally really ain't like this film. It's very well thought of. Now, it was on a budget of $190 million. Wow, it's a big budget. Though it's all there on the screen, you can say that, and in the acting talent. And in box office, it made $711.8 million. So it did pretty well. Yes, it did very well. Now, the screenplay is written by Denis Villeneuve with John Spates. And it's, of course, based on Frank Herbert's 1965 novel, Dune. Now, the director, of course, Denis Villeneuve, also, as I say, involved in the script. Notable films that have really stood out recent years have been Arrival, 2016, and, of course, Blade Runner, 2049. He got a lot of praise as a director for that film. He really did. And of course, even the first one, he got a lot of praise for as well. The first Dune, 2021. Okay. I just mentioned it's got a lot of good locations. The filming in Budapest, Hungary, Altiol, I think that's how you pronounce it. Altiol in Italy, so Italian film as well. Then Abu Dhabi, which is the United Arab Emirates capital. Namibia, Africa, and Jordan, yeah, Middle East again. And the music again is Hans Zimmer. And I think also I should say that this film was delayed in its release due to the Hollywood writers' strike, and it came out earlier this year, so it would have been out earlier last year definitely, but the writers' strike was there. Yes. Okay, so let's get into the cast. The cast is a massive, stellar cast, you might say. And they do a good job. In fact, it's them, I think, in many ways, who really elevate the film. I mean, it does look beautiful and everything, but they really elevate the film. So we've got Timothée Chalamet who plays Paul Atreides. He was in Interstellar 2014, Little Women 2019, and of course, in the first Dune 2019, Bones and All 2022, and more recently as well, Wonka last year 2023, which was a massive film. He's on the up in terms of films, definitely. Then we've got Zendaya, who plays Cheney. She was in Spider-Man Homecoming 2017. 2017, yeah. The Great Showman 2017. Spider-Man Far From Home 2019. You see a theme there in Spider-Man films. And of course, Dune, the first one, 2021. And of course, Spider-Man No Way Home in 2021. Then we've got Rebecca Ferguson, who plays Lady Jessica, Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation 2015, The Girl on the Train, I love that film, 2016, The Greatest Showman again, 2017, getting a mention, Mission Impossible Fallout 2018, Doctor Sleep, the brilliant Doctor Sleep, she's got a good role in that, 2019, got Dune 2021, and Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 from last year, 2023. Then we've got Josh Brolin, who plays Gurney Halleck. He was in The Goonies, going right back 1985. He was in Hollow Man, 2000. True Grit, the remake of True Grit, 2010. Avengers Infinity War, 2018. Deadpool 2, 2018. Avengers Endgame, 2019. And of course, Dune, 2021. Then we've got Austin Butler, who plays Feda Rutar. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He's in a Tarantino film, 2019. And of course, he was much talked about in Elvis biopic of 2022. Then we've got Florence Pugh. Oh yeah, Florence Pugh, one actress. She plays Princess Erland. She was in Lady Macbeth 2016. She was in Malevolent 2018. And of course she was in Midsommar 2019. Oh, I absolutely adore that film. It's one of great, all-time great horror films. Little Women 2019. And of course, Oppenheimer. Yes, she was in Oppenheimer from last year, 2023. Much talked about film, and she has a big role in that. Then we got Christopher Walken. What a legend he is as an actor. He plays the Emperor Shaddam IV. He goes right back, right to 1971 in the Anderson tapes. He was in Annie Hall. Yeah, I didn't realise that. 1977, Woody Allen's brilliant film. And of course, The Deer Hunter, where I first really brought him to my attention in the brilliant Deer Hunter 1978. And of course, he was in the brilliant Brainstorm 1983. And one of my all-time favourite films. It's funny because we do, and I talk about it as well. But The Dead Zone from 1983. What a film that is. He's in that. King of New York, of course, 1990. Brilliant. Batman Returns, 1992. What a legend he is. He's in so many great films. True Romance, of course, 1993. Pulp Fiction, yes. Tarantino for 1994. I didn't realise he was in The Wedding Crashers, 2005. And The Jersey Boys, 2014. What a film. Then we've got David Bustamante. I can never get his name right. He's the wrestling dude. You know him when you see him. He plays Rabban. Now, Riddick, 2013. Guardians of the Galaxy, of course, 2014. He was in Spectre, even the James Bond film, 2015. Of course, Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2, 2017. Blade Runner 2040, Blade Runner 2049. He was in that, of course, which, you know, you've got your link with your director there. There you are. Avengers Infinity War 2018. Yeah, oh, sorry, the Blade Runner one was also 2017. I should have said that. Um, uh, Also, a film that I go mad about it. I absolutely love it. It's because it's an M. Night Shyamalan film. Knock at the Cabin. He was in that 2023. What a film. And of course, he was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, 2023, last year. Possibly Marvel's last best film. We'll see. Now, we've got Lee Zaydu, who plays Lady Margot Fenring. She was in Inglourious Bastards, Tarantino film 2009, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol from 2011, Spectre 2015, and No Time to Die 2021. Big roles in the James Bond films, definitely. Then we've got Stellan Skarsgård, who plays the Baron Harkonnen. Oh, yes. What a role. He's very good, I must say, in this. Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, 2011. Thor, 2011. The Avengers, 2012. Thor, The Dark. There's a lot of Marvel stuff, isn't there? The Dark World, 2012. And another of the Avengers, of course. The Age of Ultron. He's in that, of course. I think it's Thanos he plays. And, of course, he was in the last Dune of 2021. Then we've got a real classic actor, and I do like her a lot. She pops up a lot still nowadays. It's Charlotte Rampling, yeah. She plays the Reverend Mother Mohiam. She was in, going right back, Georgie Girl. I love Georgie Girl, 1966. The Damned, Art Out Visconsi, 1969 film. Vanishing Point, 1971. And Asylum. It's an Amicus anthology film. I talk about that one a lot. 1972, she's in one of the stories in that. The Night Porter with Dirk Bogart, again, 1974, a highly acclaimed film. She was also in a very good film, Angel Heart, 1987, Robert De Niro. Brilliant film. And, of course, she was in the first Dune of 2021. So I've rushed as far through the cast. It's good. It's a stellar cast, and as I say, they are what I think really helped this film a lot. Now the story continues, of course, with Paul Atreides, who is now amongst the Fremen on the planet Arrakis, of course, known as Dune. Yes, yeah. The story is just following as it does, and it's good because he's getting into the story now. And we've got, of course, the war starting against the Harkonnens who've taken over, running the planet for the Emperor, all this political stuff going on with the other houses. And they killed Paul's father. They basically tried to destroy the House of Atreides, which they think they've done effectively. But of course, now he's working amongst the Fremen, and they're sorting him out, and they're attacking the spice, which, if they affect the flow of the spice, there'll be trouble at mill. Aye. And then we get all the political stuff coming out, and it's all coming to a head. Plus, you've got, in the background, you've got all the mystical prophecy side stuff as well. So we've got this, is Paul going to be the prophet, the Messiah? Is he going to lead and have massive implications in the whole universe? That is what this film is about. We get into all that kind of stuff. So that is the basic story. And what can I say? It's a big improvement, I think, from the first one. It looks good, and the story, you feel, is more into the swing of what it should have been, more in the first one. I'm not saying the first one's a bad film. It's not. I mean, none of them will be as good as the 1984 Dune, of course. But it's a very good film, and I enjoyed it, and I'm really pleased I've got this in my collection. It looks good, and I think that's a big plus, really, because that combined with the acting and the good stories, you can't really complain in that. It is a great science fiction film, highly recommended. Really, and it feels like a really good, important film. Yeah, in terms of what he's trying to do, and you can't fault him as a director. We know he's got the pedigree as a director, and his vision is there on the screen. And well, they say that there's already work in April. I think it was announced that they're going to do the next installment from the book, which will be, I think, really good. I think it's going to be called something like it'll be Dune, the Messiah. I think so. I think it's that one. But that is definitely they're going to do that. It's certain, I think, because they can do it now. We've had TV adaptations, but this is fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. So that's it. So there is more to come. Yes. So here it is. I'll just show you again. It's a wonderful cover, isn't it? And then there's the back there. There's some nice extras on here. Some lovely extras. Here it is inside. There's the disc. Great. Absolutely wonderful. Highly recommended. Yeah, brilliant. And that's it. Yes. So, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and we'll let you know when I put out these videos. Look at the playlist. You can see all the things that I do, reviewing on loads of different types of films. And I do TV shows as well, and a lot of nostalgia, music as well. And if you like this particular video, please give it a like. It gets it out into the YouTube and algorithms, and hopefully other people might like them. And if you've got any comments, please put some comments down. I love to read your comments, and I'll always answer them. And by it costs notes. You can't say fairer than that, can they, by heck? So, all I've got to say is, I'll see thee again.